And we're back. I'm gonna bring up my stream on my phone so I can monitor it. Volume down. Stream manager. That's not what I want. Yeah, I'm not very good at this yet. I apologize. Oh yeah, and you can probably tell I have been changing my avatar settings again. I turned on expressions. They might be buggy, but I mostly have it up. So like this is smile. Like this is angry. Like this is surprised. So I don't know. They're kind of silly. I'm still working on them. I have it set up so it auto detects. So not all of them are going to be intentional. In fact, probably none of them are going to be intentional. So if it seems like I'm making a face at a weirdly incorrect time, it's probably not in, you know. Where's the actual stream on here? I don't want to see the chat room. What am I going to do? Talk to myself? That's ridiculous. Zero viewers live. Yep, that's me. I can tell it's the right video based on the yellow text. This one says full of stars. Okay, set up. Ready to play. Might have a friend joining me today, might not. Don't know. Woo! Heck yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know what to do. 183. We're about to play Minecraft. And I do take suggestions and questions and any other thing. Single player. We're playing Super Flat. I'm not sure why they don't just call it like a flat world or like flatland. No, it's super flat. Well, as you can see, it is indeed pretty flat. Mostly, it's just... What is that? Is that like a spider? It is a spider. Those are my 6 bees. These are my 1,000 cats. Nice. Heck yeah. If you have Java and you're on... If you're like on your computer, we can play if you want. That's a... That is a present from my cats. Let me turn down the Minecraft volume. I feel like it's always louder than I think it is. Let's see. Music and sounds. Let's just turn the master volume down. A little bit down for blocks and creatures. Alright. Yeah. It's a little milder. So, these are 3 of my cats. These are 3 of my cats. Oh, that's okay. And these are 4 of my cats. And then there's another 4 cats outside. I have them set up so that they're guarding the 4 corners of my base. Although I don't remember why I did fence posts. I think they can just sit and that's fine. Well, I hope you enjoy the stream. Let me know if you have any suggestions, because I am pretty scatterbrained. I'll often forget what I'm trying to do. And sometimes I need design decisions made by somebody else. Somebody helps me make my little house here. They help me figure out the interior and the walls and stuff. Hardcore is really fun. I love hardcore, but I don't play it that often. I'm a pretty casual person in general, but I'll do challenges occasionally because they're just, yeah, they don't really need any reason to play them. They're just good. I played Elden Ring for like 5 minutes the other day because I went to my folks' place and my brother wanted to see me play it, and that was really fun. I got a beautiful parry right on the first hit with the first boss, the one after the cutscene. I was very proud of myself. I am hoping to post that on YouTube at some point. But yeah, this is kind of a hybrid of normal survival and creative, only because, let's see, you don't have to do this, but you should start a hardcore role for Twitch. And I love Elden Ring. That's not a bad idea. I've never actually defeated the Ender Dragon. Maybe that can be a thing. Maybe I'll make it a personal challenge. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I can keep this world running for like the chill streams, and then I can do a hardcore world for people who like to see that. So actually, that's a great idea. Thank you. I'll absolutely do that. Yeah, I can pretty much just save here. Oh, and it'll give me a chance to look at the new cave systems because I haven't been playing recently. Yeehaw for good luck. Is it difficulty hard? Did they change the name? Is it in game rules? Huh. I guess it's just hard now. Oh, no, wait, here it is. Game mode survival, game mode hardcore. Okay, perfect. All right, that should be it. I'll try to do Ender Dragon, but I'm not really up on the best way to do it quickly. I know a lot of people start by going straight for diamonds. I tend to get distracted and do like farms and stuff. But I guess spelunking would be a good first thing. This is a very handy biome to start in. This is very nice. All right, let's see. Right on a hill too. It's a good overlook. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of just a wait. There might be a big cave system over there. I'll probably make a base nearby to the cave. So I know getting diamonds is pretty much what people tend to try to do first. And then I think an enchanting table is a must. And that's probably what the diamond is for. If I recall, it takes one or two at least. Probably take your time for the dragon. Yeah, I figure that if it's hardcore, I'll only have one shot, so I'll want to be overpowered for that. And since I've never done it before, I'll probably have to learn very quickly and very carefully. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. I'm used to playing where this type of generation is absolutely impossible. And so the first time I saw this, I thought that it was like a really rare type of like spawn glitch. But nope, it's just a normal cave. I love that. I do not have the pro strats. I have a lot of experience, but most of that experience is of like being cute and farming and stuff like that. So I'll start down in this little nook. Maybe get a little cave going right here. So am I right about that? That diamond should probably be the first goal. I very rarely am good at finding diamonds. I'm not bad at spelunking though. I like playing Minecraft and Pokemon, and I'm a nerd. Oh, you're in good company. I'm definitely a nerd. Don't worry, we're buddies here. You will definitely not find me complaining about that. And yes. Okay, I'm guessing that's yes to the diamonds. Makes sense, I think. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon was my first, like, game. I remember getting it when I was a kid. I started on Gen 1, and, yeah, I just, like, never stopped liking it. Definitely gonna get enough space for a bed and enough cobble for some tools. Actually, I'm gonna switch to stone because I hate chopping with wood tools on stone. I like playing Pokemon Red on my DS. I don't know if you've ever played that. Yeah. Pokemon Blue was my thing. And my sister got Pokemon Red. And we would trade with each other, so that was really handy. I also love my DS. The DS is a great console. I was so excited about the backlight. Because I started playing on Game Boy Color. And on that one, you had to like buy an accessory that was like it shone a light on the screen, and it took up a lot of batteries. Not to mention, there's accessories that came with like magnifying glasses, because the screen was small. What the? Oh, there's a second tree here. Oh, do I not have an axe? I did not make an axe. Heck yeah! I'm flattered. I'm honored to be your friend. I mean, like, anybody who likes Pokemon is probably cool. There's jokes, like, I think Awkward Zombie did a comic about this, where it's just like, you know, everybody loves Pokemon when they're in elementary. And then, like, in middle school, it's still not really a problem. But by the time you get to high school, people start hassling you about it. And it's silly because nobody ever stopped liking Pokemon, including the people hassling you about it. And then at college, everybody comes to their senses and they all just start playing Pokemon again. So it's just like, yeah, there's no reason to hate on people for it. Pokemon Blue, heck yeah, what's your starter? I am a Bulbasaur man myself, although my second is Charmander. I think Charmander was the first one I ever did, and then I kind of fell in love with Bulbasaur later when I was old enough to realize that grass type Pokemon weren't, you know, uncool just because they're grass Pokemon. I was definitely that kid. I was just like, oh, yeah, fire's good because it's awesome. The fire type, I can't spell the name. That's totally fine. Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. If you're playing Gen 1. Yeah. I love those guys. They're so cute. I always really liked them in the anime. I was so sad with the episode where they're trying to protect Charmander from like having his tail light go out because because somebody like abandoned him in the rain or something like that. I don't know why the Pokemon series is so sad. Yeah, mine too. I guess it depends on what kind of personality they have, right? My sister has kind of like an an elegant kind of vibe, so I'm not surprised. The water is good for that kind. Torches! I'm glad that you don't need as much light nowadays to keep things from spawning. It's nice to not be able to worry so much. I'm gonna have to remember not to take any undue risks because I'm definitely one of those people who gets used to playing like, you know, death is just a convenient transportation mechanism. And so that will definitely not be conducive to this game. In fact, I should patch this up because I could easily fall. The gym leaders, yeah, absolutely. Because they meant serious business and they could totally trash people. I loved listening to the music, and the gym leader battles always scared me. I was just like, oh no, this is it. I'm about to get trounced. Especially when like the the low HP sort of like critical music started playing on top of the gym leader boss battle music, and it was just like, oh no. That was great. Real anxiety inducing. I just felt so bad. I'm one of those people who gets like legitimately upset when they make their Pokemon faint. I'm like, it's my fault. Don't blame yourself. I was a bad trainer. I'm definitely like that. There's a time where I had to stop playing Pokemon because I was in over my head and I kept losing and I felt so guilty. I cried at the last gym leader and my mom had to watch me. That's so pure. Yeah, don't ever feel bad about that. Having emotions is good. Oh, I forgot the birch door doesn't have windows. I probably should have went with the other one. Yeah, I never made it to Victory Road. I've got this problem with games where, like, even if I play most of it, I'll rarely finish them. And it's like, there's no real reason why. I guess ADD or something. Right. That's what was missing. I forgot to turn the book on. Alright, now I should get some sheeps. Make a chest as well. I'll leave the space for the bed and I'll put the chest here. Victory Road was scary. Yeah, absolutely. I remember training in Victory Road and it was just like, oh no, this is gonna be a bad time. And Victory Road is so complicated too. It was like really hard to navigate. They really made you work for it. It's a great place to train though. I was too late to light up a lot of the area. But at least I do have a place to wait for the whole night if I really have to. There's a pig. See, that I can't be doing that, like standing next to the precipice where if a skeleton came up, they would just own me. I wouldn't be surprised if I died before making it to the end, but I will try my best. That'd be pretty good. Yeah. I might. That would be fun. I really like watching Jade and Animation's Pokemon stuff. She's so funny, and she's so good at telling stories. I really like how she ended up being a speedrunner just because. Let's see. It'd be good to get a bow. In the morning, I'll try to hunt down some spiders. Oh, right. I should make a sword. What am I thinking? Sword. Right? She's so cool. Oh, I probably should actually start a farm just for the, making sure I keep my health up. Yeah. Jaden is so great. There was a speedrunner thing I watched recently on YouTube. Tell me if you know this already, but there's this guy who was sort of working on this sort of. There's like this PlayStation game of The Hobbit from Lord of the Rings. There's an Enderman down there. And the Hobbit speedrunners had a really interesting community, and it was really fun to watch that video. Oh no, is that Erica? Yeah. Gotta watch out. I don't remember a lot about the specific teams that they have, but I know I had a hard time with her too. Yeah, you saw that one? I love the twist at the end where he's like, actually, that person is this person. And it's just like, oh, that was such an unnecessary but very good drama to add to the video. I loved it. He was like, yeah, I just felt like it would make more sense if everything was in order. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. But also, I got shivers. Actually, I think I jumped out of my chair and I was like, what? Like I said, what out loud when I was watching the video. I thought it was really cool how everybody was working together. Nah, people are complicated. I bet we have plenty of beautiful and interesting differences, but it's awesome to get along so well. Oh, no, wait, shit. Oh, no. Oops, sorry for swearing. Oh, no, I forgot. I can't just die. I thought, haha, skeleton, I'm immortal. You can't defeat me, but I realized I'm not. Oops. I don't have food. See, I kind of thought that this run through of the gameplay was either going to be really long or really short, depending on how forgetful I was. Well, let's see. I think I do have a wheat seed. If I can sort of dig out to the point where I can collect some dirt, I can start a farm while I'm still in here. Yeah. The wolf person. Oh, my avatar. Thank you so much. I had a nice time designing him. I'm very happy about it. He is my dog boy because I'm a furry. Nice. And I have a bone, so perfect. Yeah, it's strat time. I'm learning strats. And I only got one seed, but that's okay. Well, I can't eat one wheat. There's a skeleton still out there. Do you still get seeds from hoeing grass? That used to be a thing. Guess not. I think he went behind. That's not done, is it? Crops, wheat. Age 6. I don't know at what age they're done growing. Heck yeah! Nice! That's the kind of energy we like to see. You deserve it. Okay, I think the skeleton might not be here, so I'm going to try to get more seeds. There's one. I thought that moon was a skeleton for a second. My heart dropped. Okay, I got 2. Good enough. I can't believe I'm already in danger. Well, I can believe it. Yeah, that's not true. I totally can. Well, that'll have to do. Oh, no, not at all. Do I sound young? You'll never guess. I'm actually 30. I'm like twice as old as you thought. And don't worry, I'm not offended. I do have kind of a high-pitched voice. Do-do-do-boo. Ba-do-do-do-do. Not enough for bread. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm not surprised. You probably are in high school, though, right? I'll tell you what's nice about our age difference, though. It's nice to see that people are still playing Pokemon. That's something that I thought about as I was growing up. I'm like, it's new to me. The whole series was new to me at the time because there's only one game out. And I was like, oh, cool. So I'm exactly double your age. Good luck with high school. Starting out as a freshman, that can be rough. I hope it works out well for you. I'm really glad people are still playing Pokemon. There's been like a million games. And it's nice to see, especially like Gen 1. I'm like surprised that people are still playing Gen 1. It's the game with the most bugs and stuff. Not bug Pokemon, but like, you know, it has like glitches and things. But that's really nice. I remember I started dating someone when I was in high school, and then when we were in our 20s, I'm like, oh hey, it's my old Game Boy. You need to play this. I like gave it to them. I'm like, you have to play Gen 1. And they're like, I've never played any Pokemon game. And I'm like, now's when you start. But yeah, that's really nice. You live in Japan. That's the weeb dream. Are you is your family like from Japan, or did you get to move there? Or I think that's cool. I know exactly one person from Japan, And all I know is that they're really into wrestling. Yeah, there's Pokemon stuff all over the place in Japan. I know that it's probably not like it's probably like a novelty stuff that might get boring after a while, but it's definitely something I want to see at least once. It seems like really fun. I'm one of those people who started learning Japanese because they watched anime. So that should tell you all you need to know. Nice. Chicken. Perfect. Might be able to get feathers and stuff from them. If I can lure them with some seed, trap them in the house, and then collect their eggs, I might have an infinite source of feathers. I know enough Japanese to hold a conversation in an emergency. But it's like I'm not confident enough to like try to use it. It's funny because we had Japanese like exchange students at my high school once, and they were kind of in the same position. They knew plenty of English, but they never used it because they were too embarrassed. And it's like, well, I guess that's the big barrier to language learning. Yeah, I'm a straight up American. How do you know? Is it the accent? A lot of people in America think that they don't have an accent. I think that's really funny. We totally do. Wait, where'd the chicken go? Oh, they left because I had a pressure plate, didn't they? I wasn't looking at all. Chicken. But then, if they left here, why did I hear their voice through the chicken? Come with me. I will not make the same mistake twice. Well, I won't make the same mistake twice in a row. I might make it again later when I forget. Where are you going? You know what? You should be. Any American who tries to travel to Japan right now is probably being dumb. Don't interact with Americans. Until this thing blows over, it's not going to be safe. Don't go to airports, etc. You know, most Americans, like, as a demographic, are, like, fine people. But we have a lot of problems reeling in the people who aren't. Yes, Eggy. No chicken. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we're a pretty scary place. Lots of weird stuff going on. It's not great. Anybody who tells you that America's like this magical land full of like wonder and fantasy, it's definitely not. I feel so bad for people who come over here because they want better schooling, and it's like we do have good schools, but you're opening yourself up to a lot of other things that are maybe not worth it. Who was one American who was saying bad things to Asian people like me. Yep, that's one of the things we have a big problem with, is just straight up racism. It sucks. There's absolutely no reason for it. There's no excuse for it. That's just a problem that we have. And, you know, spend a lot of time trying to fight against that problem, but there's a lot of people who don't care. This sucks. I guess I can say that I apologize on their behalf, because they're just not You know, their behavior is not where it should be. Ooh, more chickens. Ooh, two of them. Heck yes. Nice. Does it feel big? I feel like Japan is pretty compact, especially compared to America. But it did kind of have that feeling when I was there. I went like for a week. Oh, right. Yeah. So that's the kind of big you mean. It's sort of like tall, right? I remember that when I went there, it's like the sky, you had to look up to see the sky. In America, you look straight forward to see the sky, you know? And then when I went to Japan, I was just like, whoa, it's all buildings. And then when I came back home, I'm like, weird. It feels so flat. I think that utilizing the vertical space like that is really smart. I mean, I guess you kind of have to because you have a lot of mountains and stuff, but still think that's really cool. There's a lot of times where I see like stores in America from a little bit high up because I'm like on a hill overlooking them or something. And they look like a pancake, you know? They're like really wide and like I just think shouldn't there be a second story at least? And it's anime everywhere. That's awesome. I feel like I feel like there's a lot of really good anime. There's a lot of anime that I like a lot. But I feel kind of weird when anime is like just you blink and there's anime. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird. I feel like they're kind of what's the word? You know how like when everybody has like an anime avatar, when there's waifus everywhere, and it's just sort of like I think it stopped being about stories at some point, and it started just being about having anime everywhere. You know, like if like the One Piece cafe, I heard about that. That seemed really interesting to me, but like I don't know, I wasn't excited about it, even though I really like One Piece. But having the option to have the fan stuff, that's so nice. Like just being able to go and be like, yeah, maybe I want like a toy to commemorate my favorite show. In America, you can't find those. I just don't like bowing my head to everyone in school. Yeah, that can be a thing, I bet. To me, if there was a thing I didn't like about Japanese schools, I'm guessing it would probably be the uniforms. If like I had a really hard time in high school, and if I wasn't allowed to dress however I liked, I probably would have had a much harder time. I need to put these chickens somewhere where they're not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna build a fenced area. I do like the idea of bowing as an alternative to a handshake, though, because that's definitely a lot safer when it comes to like transferring germs and stuff. And the fact that you can stay home when you're sick, that people expect you to stay home when you're sick, I like that part. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Yeah, I'll put the chickens in here. Scoot, scoot. There we go. That's nice. Ooh, you know what Japanese schools do that I wish American schools did? They have the thing where you clean the classroom. I don't know if your school does that, but I feel like that would really help with people's attitude, and I don't mean like their personality, but like having a better time at school. The other version of Minecraft. Yeah, Bedrock Edition. I don't know. I feel kind of stubborn about it because the Java was first, and then Microsoft made up the other one, and then they decided to make their version the one that connects to everybody else, even though Java's designed for that. I don't know. It feels like I'm just like doing exactly what Microsoft wants, which rubs me the wrong way. But on the other hand, it makes it a lot easier to play with other people. Yeah, see? Our school only had cleanup as a punishment. Like, if you were bad, then the janitor got to take you around and clean with them, and everybody would make fun of you. That's like a much worse scenario, I think. If people cleaned and then felt like good about it, like they felt proud of their work, I think that would be good. So, what is your favorite anime? I'm sure you have one, right? Get rewards for cleaning up even the pool in the school. That's really nice. I like that. I hope it's not too hard. And all this wheat and no bread. I'm ready for bready. Maybe I should prioritize finding sheep at this point because I really need a sheep. I can use one of the wheat to lure them over here too. I've been at 2 hearts this whole time. Pog. Hello, chickens. 1 day off of school for cleaning. Oh, that's kind of cool. I heard from someone that the word for school, at least in English, originally comes from a word that means taking a break. And they called it that because going to school was what you did to take a break from working at the farm. I thought that was interesting. It's nice to imagine that there are people who looked forward to going to school. I did not have a great time. I would go to school, I would check myself into the nurse's office, and I would sleep. And I would do that until I went home. Not all the time, but I was legitimately that tired, and school did not help. I don't know if this is as much of a problem in Japan, but I really wish American school made things like more like fun. Like school's not supposed to be a punishment, it's supposed to be useful. Apex. I've heard of it. What kind of game is it? I'm gonna chop down some of the trees in this area so I get a better view of what's going on. School in Japan is strict. That's how it's depicted in anime, but I didn't want to assume that that's how it is in real life. But I guess it is. One of the nice things about school in America is if somebody throws something at you, then they go to jail. Well, maybe not jail, but they certainly get fired. The whole thing about like throwing erasers at kids and stuff like that, throwing chalk, that stuff does not make people learn better. I'll just say that. So if you're 15 and you know English, and let me just say your English is basically perfect, then you must be studying it at school. In Japan's culture, if you do a bad thing at school, you bring dishonor to your family. I mean, that makes sense. In America, we do have kind of a similar concept, but people don't really think about it that way. We have stuff like, did your mama raise you to do that? You know, your mama's gonna be disappointed in you. Yeah, we do kind of have stuff like that. Dad's just white, so he basically teach me my mom is Asian. Oh, I heard being biracial is pretty hard. That there's always gonna be, people who think that you're too white and people who think that you're too Asian, and you can never please everybody. Well, I think that regardless of what language it is, it's good to be brought up bilingual. That's a good idea. So, what do you think about English? I think that it's nonsense. I think that it's really hard and doesn't make sense. Oh, now's a good time to look for a sheep. Yep, half my hair is black and half of it is black, but no. Japan's not racist, only the stupid Americas. No offense. Oh, half my hair's blonde. Oh, that's cool. What, like split down the middle? Like, like in Soul Eater. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I believe that. I feel like Japan has a culture where they will do things that are insulting, but not on purpose. Like, they're not trying to be mean. But Americans, they just don't care sometimes. There's definitely people in America who will go out of their way to make people uncomfortable on purpose. Split down the middle? Dang, that's really cool. That is very anime. Congratulations, you're an anime protagonist. Where's the sheeps? I'm gonna lose where my base is. Sheeps? Let me know if I see any sheeps and don't notice. Oh yeah, and your English is already better than mine, so like if I say something and it sounds wrong, it is. You hate it? That sucks. I think it's cool as heck. But I can see why you might not appreciate it. Do you dye it black? It would be pretty easy, I think. I found them. Oh. I thought that if you were a blonde, you were supposed to turn it black so that you fit in with other people. But I guess it's the other way around. Well, I'm sorry that you don't like it. I think that it's good to have a positive relationship with our bodies, especially the things that give us trouble, because, you only have one body. It's good to try to see the positive if you can. But I can understand if it's too difficult to do that right now. Oh, okay. So it was a thing that used to happen. Oh, good, I found it. Oh, right in time. Monsters are gonna come out. Now I should be able to make a bed. Ugh. Come on. One of you can come in at a time. Pick one. Ugh, come on. Alright, figure it out. Ridiculous. How about now? Alright, good. Do you think I should breed the sheep or kill them? I mean, wait. Do you think I should kill them for the wool or try to find iron for shears? Ah, I got a baby. Because right now, the only thing I can really do with them is punch the wool off. Maybe I should dig for iron. I guess I could just start a quarry. I have another door. Yeah, I'll just start a quarry. Can't pick our girlfriends or boyfriends who get forced into marriage. That's a thing? That's terrible. I'm having a hard time imagining that. Like, what do you do if you fall in love with somebody? Do you just ignore them? Because pretty much everybody falls in love. Almost everybody. If my mom tried to set me up with somebody, it would not work. I would definitely just not do it. Unless the person was really cool. If there's somebody that I could maybe be friends with forever, then maybe I would marry them just because it'd be easy to get along with them. But I would just tell them straight up, if I fall in love with somebody else, I'm going to date them, even if we're married. And you can too. That's what I would do. Hmm. Love is complicated enough. I don't know why people have to make all these rules about marriage. I mean, I kind of get it, but it just feels like a bad idea. Really? That sucks. See, those age differences, that's not cool. Ten? 10-year-olds can't do crap. In America, it's like 18, but if we're talking about like mental development, people don't really become adults until they're like 25 to 30. Ten-year-olds haven't even hit puberty. Actually, no, you don't. Technically, you do not have to follow the rules. I'm just saying, obviously, there will be consequences if you don't follow them, but technically, anybody can do whatever they want. You just may not have a real choice if the consequences are too steep. I think that part of becoming an adult is knowing to pick and choose when to follow the rules. Because sometimes it's a good idea and sometimes it's not. Although, I'm not telling you to do anything in particular, so I don't want to get in trouble for telling you to not pay attention to your elders or anything. You're supposed to get married to some girl who came from America. It's great for the family history. That's so stupid. I mean, you know, I know it's for a reason. But yeah, it may be great for the family history, but what about it being great for you? You know, what about it being great for her? Maybe she don't even want it. I don't like that kind of thing. I think parents forget that children are people and not objects to share or to play with. In America, sometimes you have that problem. 11? Ugh. So that means that when you're 20, she'll be 16. Yeah, that's not super great. You don't even know who a person is yet when they're 11. Oh, oops. Dang it. Oh, no. Wait a minute. When did that happen? I don't remember digging those out. Oh, no. I lost my first hardcore. Well, I want to go see where I died. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, usually people throw around that word without really knowing what it means. It's kind of a mental illness. What they really mean is like child abuse. But yeah, pretty much. That is what people, that is the topic that people mean when they use that word. And yeah, it sucks. I mean, like, obviously, you're not a child abuser if you get forced into a relationship with an 11-year-old. You know, if you remain respectful of their boundaries and you don't try anything and you're just legally married, then that's not necessarily abusive on your part. But the whole 30-year-old, yeah, that's pretty gross. It looks like the chunks aren't loading in. Yeah, I don't understand why the parents don't think it's gross. Like, aren't parents usually really protective of their kids? I would be really worried sending a like a like a preteen or a teenager off to somebody who is much older than them. I'd be worried about their safety. And, and in general, like, relationships are supposed to be something that makes you happy, right? It's supposed to be like two people who find each other because they're compatible and they make each other's lives better. And then after they realize that, that's when they decide to get married. Yeah, that's probably true in a lot of places. I'm sure it even happens in America. I don't know where, but I would not be surprised. Yeah, let me do a new hardcore. So I guess that one's still around if I want to check it out later to see how I died or something. But let's see. All right, hardcore. Yeehaw did not work out. Let's use something else. Let's use puppy. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to sort of live with that stuff. That sounds really rough. Maybe at least if you have a kid, you'll like make sure that they won't have to do that because of you, right? Like that's the nice thing about becoming an adult is that you get to decide not to be the type of people that your parents were. I'm not very familiar with this biome. This is going to be a little rough. But I did spawn next to iron. Okay, let's grab that iron really quick. I know change on a cultural level is really slow, but it does happen. And sometimes one generation is all it takes to make a really big change. I mean, I'm sure pretty much everybody in your generation feels the same way you do about it. And it could be that everybody just grows up and decides not to do it. It could be that way. What is going on? Is there something up here? No, it's just the tree falling. Oh. I think one of the things that is the worst idea when it comes to changing or keeping culture is when people say, if I had to do it, then everybody else has to do it too. Because then you're just spreading the herd around. My dad was against it, but my Asian family wants to make it happen, especially my grandfather. He had a school for karate. Well, that's pretty cool. Your grandfather had a dojo? Well, hopefully your dad wins this one. It's like, I totally understand why they would want that kind of thing, but I don't think they're really thinking properly about how it would affect you. Because presumably they want you to be happy, but I don't think they're really thinking about how it'll play out. You know, my mom's kind of the same way. She cares a lot about me and she cares about my well-being, but she tries to make decisions for me that are bad for me that she thinks is in my best interest. Parents are just like that. That's why being able to make your own decisions is important, especially when you're an adult, because if somebody else makes them for you, well, they're going to be wrong because they don't know you as well as you know yourself. You know what? I think I'm going to watch your streams more often. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Like, you are one of my very few number of followers. And I like talking to you. You are uh you are definitely a huge nerd, which is awesome. Let's see about, I think I need a pick. Oh yeah. I think I was asking before, but I don't remember if you said anything about it. Do you have a favorite anime? Yeehaw. Man, these caves are really beautiful. No, I kind of don't, but I do like those love type animes with the high school and everything. Yes. Do you like Orin High School Host Club? That's my favorite one of that type. I also like Fruits Basket. That was one of the ones I read when I was in school. So I've got the iron. I should probably grab some. Maybe I make a base down there. Nice. This is a pretty good spot. Oh, yes, I love that anime. Oh, which one? Or in high school or Furuba? Fruits Basket, yeah. I like that one a lot too. I was so sad about Toru's mom. Who's your favorite character? I think I really liked the dog and the mouse. The translations of the manga that I was reading were not very good, so I don't really know how the ending was, but I remember being sad for Toru. Yeah, he was a cute cat, and I love the mouse. Yeah, they're so great. Kyo the cat, I remember him. He's basically just a tsundere. I really like that the mouse guy could like just call upon an army of mice whenever he wanted to. That was wild. Let's see. Should I do this? Do this? Do this? Do that? Do this? New base. And I got furnace. Oh, that sucks. Although I guess that makes sense since he was the one everybody was mean to. The mouse died. Really? Oh no. That seems pretty poetic, actually. I'm definitely going to have to read it again. Let's see. What else is good in that genre? I know I like a lot of them, but I have a hard time remembering things. Actually, I should put some torches out. Oh, it's on Hulu? Nice. I'll definitely check it out when I get the chance. Oh, it's getting dark. I was going to look for sheep. Do you like well, I guess this is more of an adult show, but do you like Madoka? I like stuff like that. Basically more sad high schoolers. I feel like sad high schoolers is the genre. No sheeps. Yeah, totally. Thank you for so much for watching. It was nice to have somebody to chat with. If I'm not on tomorrow, I'll probably be on sometime soon. Oh no. Have a good night. There it is. I think. Nope. Oh no. I think that's gonna be the end for this one. Unless I can escape. I forgot where the base is. Well, I almost got there too. Oh well. That's it for that one. Probably go back to single player. Actually, I might take a break for today. Because honestly, I think I was just going to do a short one anyway. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. And if I don't stream later today, which I don't know, sometimes I can be tempted to do 2 in a row. If it's not today and it's not tomorrow and it's not the next day, it'll probably be the day after that. I've been doing maybe about 1 every 2 days. And I'm not very good at announcing them, so you can always like message me and tell me to come on to stream, and I might. So let's see, what's the best way to do that? Maybe Discord. Let's see. Yeah. I'm just gonna send my Discord handle, and if you're like, hey, I'm ready to watch you stream today, are you free? Then I might do it. Since I have so few viewers, it probably won't be a problem. So that's my Discord. It's Dogboy Dingus, and the number is 5325. All right, that's it for the stream. Everybody have a good one, and thank you so much for, I don't know what to do, for joining us. I'm so sorry about all the problems you're having, but I hope you have a good one. Bye.